Hello, in this lecture we will continue with the properties of electromagnetic waves. Some of the properties of electromagnetic waves we have already discussed in previous lecture. Now let us proceed with the further properties. The velocity of the electromagnetic waves in air or in vacuum is same as the velocity of light, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. The speed of the electromagnetic waves in air or vacuum is obtained by this relation, where mu naught is absolute permeability and its value is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. It is absolute permittivity and its value is 8.8 into 10 to the power minus 12. When we substitute these values, what we get is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. As you know, the velocity of the light in air or vacuum is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and its speed changes and its speed is different in different medium. Same is with the electromagnetic waves. The speed of the electromagnetic waves is different in different medium, and it depends on the permeability and the permittivity of the medium. You know very well that is mu is equal to mu naught into mu r, and epsilon is replaced by the epsilon naught into epsilon r. The electric field vector and the magnetic field vectors are related in the form of C equals to E into B by B. It is related as C is equal to E by B, where E is equal to E naught sine omega t minus kx and B is equal to B naught sine omega t minus kx. So it is equal to E naught upon B naught or E upon B. E naught and B naught are the amplitudes of the respective fields and C is the speed of light. Electromagnetic waves carry energy as they propagate through the space, and this energy is divided equally between the electric and magnetic fields. The average energy density of the electromagnetic wave is the sum of the average energy density of the electric field and the average energy density of the magnetic field. The average energy density of the electric field is equal to 1 by 2 epsilon naught E square, and average energy density of the magnetic field is 1 by 2 B square upon mu naught. As you know that the EV is equal to E naught upon root 2, so we replaced by this value, and what we get is this one, which is equal to this. So the average electric energy density is this. Both the formulas are correct. Now we can convert the electric energy into the magnetic energy, and we can prove that both are almost equal. For this we start with this relation, epsilon naught E naught square. In place of epsilon naught from this relation, from this equation number 2, we can write it in this way. Now replace the E naught from the equation number 1. It is equal to this one, and finally this one. So electrical energy is equal to the magnetic energy, and the magnetic energy can similarly shown equal to the electric energy. As the electric energy and the magnetic energy of the electromagnetic waves are equal, so the average energy density of the electromagnetic wave is equal to this one. The next property of the electromagnetic wave, that it obeys the principle of superposition. You know very well about the principle of superposition. You have studied in your class 10th, 11th, Electromagnetic waves can transfer energy as well as the momentum placed on their path. Now, say the momentum carried by the wave is p. Then the energy of the wave is u and the speed of the wave is c. So the momentum carried by the wave is equal to u upon c. As the momentum or force is related to one another, as force is equal to rate of change of momentum. So the force exerted by the wave is equal to the change in momentum in time t, where p is when a wave is incident on a surface and is absorbed in time t, then the force exerted by the surface. If the wave is incident on a reflecting surface, then the change in momentum is 2p. In that case, the force is 2p upon t. As you know, the pressure is force upon area, so the pressure exerted by the wave is P upon T into area. The energy transferred per second per unit area is representing by a Poynting vector S, which is equal to the vector product of electric vector and magnetic vector upon mu. Its unit is watt per meter square. The electric field vector is responsible for the optical effects, that is the light effect. So electric vector is also called light vector. Now the new term is intensity. The intensity of the electromagnetic wave is the energy crossing per unit area perpendicular to the direction of propagation of electromagnetic waves. Thank you and have a nice day.